What's going on, everyone, and welcome. Today in the arena, I have a pretty fun deck for you, and I'm excited to show it to you. Today we're going to be playing Temur Midrange. For those of you that don't know about Temur, Temur is the color wedge of green, blue, red, and their main mechanic is to have big creatures specifically with power 4 or greater. Now, this Temur mid-range deck doesn't revolve around any one particular creature. It wasn't built around one particular creature. However, I do want to point out that Temur Battlecrier, which is a new card out of Tarkir Dragonstorm, does have combo potential, and it can make an empty board state go into a full board state out of nowhere, like a good old-fashioned RKO. And I'll explain how that happens in just a moment. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go over the deck. So our only piece of removal in this deck, I know, one piece of removal is too little. It's okay. I'll show you how it works. Torch the Tower. It's a just single red mana, helps us get rid of those little creatures, those pesky mono red creatures, little tiny, the tokens, the life gain strategies. It's just premium removal, and it also exiles too. It's a green deck, so we're playing Llanowar Elves. Most green decks want to play this card. In our 2 slot, we do have Herd Heirloom, which is a new card out of Dragonstorm. It's a 2-mana artifact that acts as a mana rock for any color as long as you're using that mana to cast a creature spell. And it also has a nice little ability to where you can tap it and give a creature that you have that's power 4 or greater trample, and the ability to draw a card when it deals combat damage to a player. The cool thing is a lot of cards that have effects like that are sorcery speed only, but this one doesn't. You can actually activate this after blockers are declared. So overall, good card, and that last ability can come in pretty clutch. For our creatures, this is a vehicle, artifact vehicle, so think of it as a creature. In this deck, it pretty much is. Ether Drift, 3-mana vehicle that lets us get basic lands out of our deck. And it also grows. It's an X4 where X is equal to the number of lands that we control. It's a big beat stick. It's very good. And because it has crew 4, we want to make sure that all of our creatures have power 4 or greater to fit with that Temur theme. So we have Outcaster Trailblazer out of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Most of you already know what that does. We'll get into that a little bit later. Surrak, Elusive Hunter, which is a new card out of Dragonstorm. It's a 3-mana 4/3. Its spell cannot be countered, and it has trample, and it says whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, draw a card. This is the perfect anti-blue card. It's uncounterable, makes all your creatures able to draw a card if they get removed, if they get targeted, if they get countered. Overall, very good card. I'm very impressed with this card. Temur Battlecrier, 3-mana 4/3. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. This card alone will bring you, well, this card in combo with other cards will allow you to play all your cards for just the colored pips. We'll get into that in just a minute. We have Visage Bandit, which is a clone that has plot. So this can come into the battlefield as any of these other creatures that you have that's power 4 or greater. Obstinate Baloth, 4-mana 4/4, good body, good blocker, gains you 4 life, so it's good against mono red. Most mono red decks have to use 2 spells to get rid of this. It also punishes anybody who's still playing Hopeless Nightmare or any discard strategies. We have Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest. I will go over this card because I feel that it never had its time to shine. It's a 5-mana 5/5 bird dragon out of Bloomburrow with flying, and it says whenever Dragonhawk enters or attacks, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. See how it works with Temur? You may play those cards until your next end step. At the beginning of your next end step, it will deal 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are still exiled. So it works as card advantage, and worst case scenario, if you can't play those cards that you exile with Dragonhawk, it's still dealing 2 damage per card to your opponent's face. And the fact that we have over 20 creatures in this deck that have power 4 or greater, this will never miss. It also counts itself. It's very good. I think it's time for this card to shine in a shell like this. And then to wrap it all up, we do have Roar of the Endless Song. which is the new saga from Temur. It's a 5-mana saga that says create a 5/5 green elephant creature token on chapters 1 and 2. And then chapter 3 is like your overkill ability, where it will double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Now keep in mind that double power doesn't really work too great because the only creature in our deck is the legendary creature of Surrak. This is the only creature that has trample. But this is where Herd Heirloom can help you win the game. Remember, this card will give pretty much any of the creatures, with the exception of Llanowar Elves, trample. So doubling the power and toughness of any creature may just be enough if you have this out on the battlefield. Now, the combo potential for Temur Battlecrier, and you'll see this in a game in this video if you stick in the video that long. So as you can see, for each creature you have 4 or greater, your spells are going to cost 1 less. So ideally what you want to do is on turn 1, play Llanowar Elf. Turn 2, play Outcaster Trailblazer, or plot it, excuse me. And then turn 3, you want to play this for free. Then you want to play Temur Battlecrier, which is going to draw you a card off of the Trailblazer. Now at this point, you're going to have 1 mana from your Trailblazer because it entered and you get the 1 mana of any color. Now you get to be able to play Surrak for 1 mana, Lumbering Worldwagon for 1 mana, Visage Bandit for 1 mana. All this on turn 3. So turn 3, you can play Outcaster Trailblazer, Temur Battlecrier, and Surrak, Lumbering Worldwagon, or Visage Bandit. The next turn, you'll be able to play Obstinate Baloth, Dragonhawk, Roar of the Endless Song, anything for cheaper mana than what it actually says on the card. And this is not legendary, so you can have multiple copies out. If you get a Visage Bandit out and copy this, all your spells are pretty much just the colored pips on the card. It works very well. You'll be able to see an example of that in the video. As for lands, we do have 24 lands. We run 5 basics because we want to make sure that we have enough basics so we can grab stuff out of the deck with Lumbering Worldwagon when it hits the battlefield. We really don't want to miss with this. Other than that, it's just quick lands and pain lands of the 3 colors in Temur, just to make sure that we hit all our colors on time and be able to cast our spells. With that being said, please remember to subscribe and like the video if you feel that I've earned your subscription and your like. Also, please remember to comment on the video. Let me know what you like about this deck, what you dislike about the deck. Are there any cards that I could have put in here to make it function a little bit better? Let me know if you tried it out. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear it. Now let's get into the games, and remember, stay awesome. Akron. That sounds like a medicine. Alright, no indication that he's playing mono red, so I think the elf might be safe. Let's keep. We do need to find red mana at some point. Nice. All right, well, we are going to get out our Surrak. We need red mana. Let's attack with Surrak. Let's play a Baloth. Ursa Light Shatter. It's a 3-mana 3/3 haste. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards. Draw the main cards. When it attacks, if there are 7 more cards in your graveyard, exile a card from random. You may play that card. Okay. Hey, there's some red mana. Unfortunately, we don't have that second red. We can go ahead and get this going. This might be fun. Yeah, let's attack with our 4/4. And let's make an elephant. He's a big boy. Recommission. Yep, there's the Oculus. Out of all the cards in Standard, I hate this strategy. Helping Hand, Oculus. I don't even find those decks fun, personally. Torch the tower. A little too late. What do we go after? Do we go after the Fear Missing Out? Do we... Well, no, I can't really do anything like that. We can kill the Oculus, which is what I think we're gonna do. Yeah. Let's attack. Don't really want to attack with this, so let's just attack with these two. They'll block with the Oculus, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And let's torch this. Oculus dead. And then we can bring this guy out and we'll make him a copy of our elephant. And we about to attack for a lot. Wish it all had trample. Surrak has trample though. Yeah, Helping Hand has stuff come in tapped. That's why I don't like that card. Bye, Akron. Philippides. Trying to be like a god or something with that name. We'll keep. Seems good to me. Oh no, it's mono red. Goodbye, Llanowar Elves. It'd be a shame if I had another one. No, don't hello me after you bolt my elf. Do not hello me. That is rude AF. Yeah, you know, Philippides, I hope you stay stuck in silver for the rest of your career playing Magic Arena. But it's fine. We don't need the elves. All they did was take out your silly burn spells. Okay, we're doing the double hired claw, the triple hired claw. You got the fourth one? Show me the fourth one. All right. Yeah, we gotta do this. I don't like doing it because we're taking some damage, but we gotta do it. We essentially gotta find a land. I don't like it, but we gotta do it. And I think we're gonna take another red land here, so we don't have to take damage playing our Dragonhawk. Oh, let's just get this Trailblazer out now. Blue. We're comboing off. Let's get a Worldwagon out. Take action. All right, now we have a 6/4 blocker. Temur Battlecrier is good. If y'all didn't know that. Yeah. Yep. What are you gonna do, opponent? Are you gonna attack? Because we gonna start blocking. You just want to get them pings in. I see. Well, let's go ahead and crew. Yeah, do your thing. Yep, that's fine. All right, well, now we got blockers for days, and we also have a Torch the Tower, which is a fantastic draw. A fantastic draw. So let's start by torching this silly... well, hold on. Is Emperor Challenger better? Probably, because he's out of stuff. Or do we get rid of this Hired Claw? Let's get rid of the Hired Claw. That's what we're doing. Let's get a dragon out. We'll take one for that. Draw a card. Yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and play our Baloth, gain some life, show our opponent we are not here to mess around. Let's crew with said Baloth. And let's attack with this and... Nah, we'll just attack with the 7. You gonna take 8, opponent? Alright, you're down to 3. And for those of you watching my video, if you go in the comments and say I miss lethal, I now see that, okay? But I wasn't risking it for no biscuits. Playing it safe. Hello, Philippides. Do not ever burn my Llanowar Elves. Especially 2 of them. Fozzie's God. Fozie's God. Fozis God? Whatever you are. We can keep this. Let's go. Get to try out the new Herd Heirloom spell. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of fun here. So we can plot this. But we need to draw another land. Well, no, because we can go into Worldwagon. Yeah, so let's just plot. We'll pass turn. Abzan, are you gonna skirmish right at me? No. You're gonna play boring mythics from Duskborn. Fine. Alright, well, let's do this the right way. That was almost a disaster. We're gonna grab a island, I think, with this. What do you have? Oh, you know what? It's Foz is God, not Fozzie's God or Foes is God. I'm sorry for not saying your name correctly. Yeah, that's a good card. Scavenger Regent. Yep. Yep. We're not gonna play the Baloth yet. We're going to crew, activate this thing on this, just so we can draw a card. Let's get a, what do we have? Yeah, it doesn't matter if we get forest or mountain. Let's go ahead and get forest. Torch the tower. We'll go ahead and play our Baloth. Hopefully don't get punished for it with another regent. Probably should have held on to the Baloth, but it's okay. No, Deli cover up. That's a little annoying. Yeah. Well, he doesn't collect evidence, so at least that's something. Hey, it's another one. Look at that. Alright, let's crew. Let's do this thing again. Get a mountain this time. Draw a card. Give me something good. That's not something good. I'll play it though. All right, Foz. Avatar, huh? Are we playing an Overlord, I guess? I think so. It would be a shame if my Lumbering Worldwagon had Trample. Come on, just play your Overlord. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Everything will be alright. Temporary lockdown. Ugh. Ugh. You just gotta ruin all the fun. Just gotta ruin all the fun of making me lose my trample. Yeah. Oh, look who's here, just in time. Alright. You're just dead. You're just dead. Because what we're going to do is we're going to crew. We're going to play that. And we're just going to pass the turn. Dragonhawk for the win, baby. Dragonhawk is God, not Foz. McClifford. Opponent goes first. I do have a torch the tower. We'll keep. Let's see what happens. The fact he's doing nothing tells me he has a handful of removal. Alright, well, let's start ramping. We're going to grab a mountain. For black mana, this smells like a Shieldred. What it smells like. I don't know, is Shieldred even played anymore? Nope, it sounds like a bunch of removal. So... Let's get Surrak out. Because if he wants to do anything silly, like remove our creatures, Surrak says, I get to draw a card. So let's find our lands, let's find our spells, let's outpace this mono black menace. Trying to decide if he wants to kill the Surrak or my Lumbering Worldwagon. Come on, let me attack first. Let me attack first. Come on, opponent. They're thinking. Hey, let me attack first. That's hilarious. Triggers, boy. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Yeah, let's just get the other mountain. Are you gonna take 6? He's taking 6. Looks like it. Did he really have nothing that turn? He's gotta have something. There it is. I'll draw a card. All right, opponent, what do you got? Matt Clifford. There's the Shieldred. I knew you had one. I knew you had it. No need to be shy. Yeah, I'll draw a card. You got me. Should I just triple torch the tower of this Shieldred? I kind of want to. Just boom, boom, boom. Attack for 7. Yeah, let's do it. Red. 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 We do it for the memes, boys. Attack for 8. Oh, my apologies. I forgot about its trigger. You are down to 6. Now, if he just plays Shieldred or something here, we just win. Just play Shieldred. Show me that I'm the Joker and just play a Shieldred that I wasted 3 spells to kill that one Shieldred, and you just play another. Because I got something for you. Don't kill my Outcaster Trailblazer. He's done nothing to you. Creature of the Schism. Alright. You insist. Unfortunately, I'm only going to get 1 card off of this, but we got to play it. Ooh, Surrak's good. I mean, we're going to go ahead and attack and make him lose his Preacher. I understand we lose our Worldwagon, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. He's going to be in a load of trouble if he doesn't kill this Dragonhawk here. He has 6 mana. Deadly Cover-Up would be very unfortunate. And I have a feeling that's what's about to happen. No Deadly Cover-Up, please. Three cards. He's thinking. I haven't seen him highlight his graveyard yet, so Gix's Command. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Let's get our 4 in. Do this. We have all of our lands, unfortunately. We're going to decline to do that. Alright, so he has a Schism. I would love another Dragon Claw off the top, please. Archfiend of the Dross, huh? Okay, draw a card. It's another creature. Baloth, okay. So let's do a little bit of tradesies. Yeah, we're trading Demon for that. That's fine. Go ahead and do this. Alright, you gotta have removal or 2 creatures. I know you have a Schism. I have run out of resources. It's a little scary. He said good game. He said good game. Let's see. Oh, it is a good game. It is a very good game. Just gonna do that. We're just gonna... No attacks. We're gonna end the turn. Win off the triggers. Can't prevent that. I guess he could by killing the Dragonhawk. Good game, McClifford. Alright. Listen here, folks. What I just did, don't do that. What you do, because Dragonhawk deals the damage. So what you do is, in this situation, you attack with both your guys, try and win that way, and then you would have cast the Roar of an Endless Song. Okay? Class is over. I don't know how to say your name, opponent. So you now will be known as opponent. I go first. I will keep. Another issue of all these pain lands, but let's see how it works out. Opponent, what are you on? Black. Hopeless Nightmare. Can we get a concession here? This is why you do not play Hopeless Nightmare in this meta. Man, that felt great.